What's going on, all you Wes Anderson enthusiasts? Your two favorite movie critics are back tonight, and we're talking about the brand new Wes Anderson movie starring a great ensemble cast of who's who in Hollywood. We're talking about Asteroid City.
Strange, aren't they? They're children compared to normal people. Yes, that's correct.
It's true. Freight train, going so fast. Freight train, going so fast. I do a nude scene. You want to see it?
Did I say yes?
You didn't say anything.
I meant yes. My mouth didn't speak.
Did you see that? I think I saw a UFO.
I think that's a saucer up there.
So that's right. Wes Anderson's back. He's bringing his unique visual style yet again to the big screen, bringing over, some of his regular cast of characters, his favorite actors that he has worked with before, and some new ones along the way. Jason Schwartzman's back, Scarlett Johansson, Tom Hanks, Jeffrey Wright, Bryan Cranston, Edward Norton, Maya Hawke is there. Just a who's who, a great cast. Even some other actors in small parts too. Steve Carell, wink, wink, Liev Schreiber. So, we were into just the visual style, the visual look of this film right away when I saw the trailer. Looked very unique and interesting. And, maybe it had something to do with UFOs, we were hoping. And we were pleasantly surprised by the film.
Right from the get-go of the film, like you said, just a beautiful looking movie. The color palettes they use, it really captures like a 1950s desert town you would drive through in Arizona or Nevada, California, and just driving back in the day on a family road trip and come across this quirky town of people. Jason Schwartzman's character is like a military photographer, and Scarlett Johansson's character, and just everybody that shows up. And then Jason Schwartzman's kids are really fantastic and weird. They find out about the death of their mother, and the mother's remains are in Tupperware, so they're burying it in the sand. So there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of quirkiness you would expect from a Wes Anderson film.
Absolutely. Yeah, the set design and everything was really great. Loved it. It looks like a painting in the background. That's what they're going for. 1950s Americana. That's really what you can expect it here. And with, being in the desert, being by Area 51 and all that, you do get the vibe that there's, other life forms out there. Something happens in the film and you'll see with that. But it revolves around the son of Jason Schwartzman's character going to this like astronomy convention. He's big into astronomy, and they're going to have this big get together with all these kids, a big convention basically based on it. And something major happens having to do with this crater that's at Asteroid City, and the military's involved, and it gets the whole town involved. But that's all in the backdrop. Basically, what you're seeing on the screen there, and that is a big play that's going on. And Bryan Cranston's the narrator. It's basically being broadcast on TV. Bryan Cranston's introducing it, and he's introducing what is Edward Norton's character is this famous writer, this playwright, and he's writing this play, Asteroid City. So what you're seeing on the screen with the beautiful colors is actually from the mind of this playwright.
Yeah, and I just really loved the way that this movie looked right from the get-go. It looked like they used a Panaglide, the way that it was shifting from left to right, all steady cam and everything like that. I think there's a lot of nods to many films over the years, obviously paying homage. But there's something beautiful about the desert, living there back in the, a while back, and just going out there, going for a drive. It's peaceful, it's quiet, you can think, and it really sets up people you would come across. Remember, we went on that road trip in those desert towns and stopped at the local gas station, and there's nobody there, and just all the weird people you come across. And they really kind of captured that this play.
It did, yeah. I had a lot of fun watching this movie. It's just beautiful to look at. The performances are all great. Very quirky. If you've seen Wes Anderson before, you know what to expect with this one. This one was one of his better ones of recent memory. The last Wes Anderson film that I really enjoyed was Moonrise Kingdom. So it's been a few years since that film. I really enjoyed it. All the actors are great. I love seeing Steve Carell playing like the motel manager, and Jason Schwartzman was really good. Because he's going in and out of character, stepping outside into the stage. You see him, the regular actor, and then him coming back into the film. Adrian Brody was really good. You can tell he's done a ton of plays over the years. He's just playing this actor kind of on the stage that's giving advice to Jason Schwartzman's character on the side. And yeah, it's a great film. What more can I say? I really enjoyed this. If you're not used to Wes Anderson and his quirky, the way he does his movies and the quirky acting and how he does everything, you're going to be kind of thrown for a loop if this is your first one. But having seen plenty of Wes Anderson films now, I really appreciated this one and liked this one and enjoyed it very much.
I did too. I liked that Jake Ryan. He played Woodrow. He played the son, and he was probably the most interesting. Him and his group of friends. You kind of think that they're aliens at points because they're so brilliant and smart. They're like the geeks you'd make fun of in school. But I thought Jake Ryan was really fantastic. Of course, Edward Norton's always great. Bryan Cranston being one of my favorite actors. Jason Schwartzman, Scarlett Johansson, Maya Hawke, I thought was also really great in this too. Really pleased with this film. I didn't know too much about it. I think I saw one trailer, looked like in the desert, didn't know much about the story, but I was impressed. I was interested. I was involved. Not a huge Wes Anderson fan, but I really enjoyed this one. I think the last one I liked was Grand Budapest film he did in 2014, so almost 10 years ago. So this is definitely worth your time. Check it out. It's a fun ride. Beautiful looking movie, great performances. So that being said, I'm going to give Wes Anderson's Asteroid City a 4 out of 5 Liv Schreiber hair pieces.
Oh, don't let me forget to mention Tilda Swinton's back in this. She's been in a bunch of his films too. Just a fun film, just one that you can sit back, throw on. You don't have to pay attention to super, crazy dialogue or story. Just appreciate the beauty on screen that he really puts and the heart in some of these characters, the kids, especially like you mentioned, they're really the heart of the film. Just the sense of wonder being back from the 50s and, seeing this huge crater on the desert and, wondering about UFOs and stuff. It's a cool film. Great to look at, an awesome cast, and a winner for Wes Anderson. So with that being said, I am going to give Wes Anderson's Asteroid City a 4 out of 5 Bill Murray hair pieces. And no, he wasn't in this film, but he's one of Wes Anderson's favorites.
I was hoping he'd pop up, but he didn't.
Me too.
We got Tom Hanks instead. It was okay.
We got Willem Dafoe too.
Oh, of course. A little glimpse
Yes.
of him. Real quick. I want to hear from all you wild cinephiles out there. What did you like about the brand new film Asteroid City? What didn't you like about it? What's your favorite Wes Anderson film? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to click subscribe. Also, check out these thespians on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and our website, Cinephellas.com, for the latest, greatest TV, movie news and reviews.
That's right, son. Let's go on another desert road trip. Let's go try to find Asteroid City.
I'd be down. That'd be awesome. I want to do it.
I love the scene with the alien. Just like how they made it. It was funny. It was like really obviously like stop motion, puppet. And then the UFO itself was just like, it was like spinning cheaply and
the Wes Anderson models that he likes to use.
Yeah.
So don't forget to check out our YouTube channel. Me and this guy over here are going to be reviewing movies and TV shows all summer long, and things are only going to get hotter.
You can say things are heating up in the kitchen as the summer moves along.
What do you mean?
The temperature's rising. And it's because
90.
there's so many great movies and TV shows coming out. Unfortunately, there's a writer's strike, so it's probably not going to last long.
Oh, I thought you were referring to 98 Degrees and Rising, the great boy band from the late 90s.
Whenever you see Nick Lachey, yes, that's what I mean.
So that's it for Cinephellas. We're signing out. This is movie review. Until next time.
Cheers.